Good morning. I attempted to film a live Facebook thing. It was stupid though. It like zoomed in on my face and went vertical and then gave me a screen grab like it'd been mule kicked in the forehead or something. So that was a teachable moment, wasn't it? This is Mr. Bellinger. Good morning. Let's talk about fear. So about a week ago, today's the first day of school, by the way, which is why I'm posting this. My colleague, who happens to be the English teacher I work with, since I am now special ed for reasons, I work with her as an in-class support for the IEP students who have special ed accommodations. So I'm the teacher in the corner because there's really no other place to sit. So when the kids get comfortable enough to say what they want to say, they call me the corner teacher, which is kind of hilarious. But she asked me about a week ago if I was ready, if I was nervous. I said, nah, neither. Well, no. No, I wasn't ready because I hadn't done anything. Because it was still a week to go in. And I was destroying my bathroom. Demoing. But let's talk about fear. Not the FDR version. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Or the Rage Against the Machine. Fear is your only God on the radio. Which I don't really get that one. Or Fear the Band. What are they for? What are they for? None of those. Or the quote from, how do you say it, Jimmy Iovine, who was a longtime producer partner with Dr. Dre on the Compton album, where he says, if you got fear in front of you, you need to wrestle fear so it's behind you. It gives you motivation, which personifies fear. What does fear look like if it was a creature? Is it like the Shane Wizard on Big Mouth? Or is it like the Grim Reaper? It's not really like a Jason character, like slowly stalking you with a knife. Or Halloween. No. Maybe it's like The Purge. Or Insidious. I think Jason Blum, probably any one of his movies, has personified fear in some form. He's doing quite a good job with that. Anyway, the basic concept of fear, if you apply it to like taking a test or getting a job or going to school, boring. But you got to use it to motivate you because it's the outcome that matters. Like you feel you might fail on the test, or perhaps you have fear of success if you actually do get the job. Like, maybe I didn't want that job. But in school, which is a big social experiment, you got social judgment from the other kids. You got social anxiety, especially the freshmen coming in from junior high, coming in as the big fish in the little pond, and they head to high school and they're like so tiny, such tiny little creatures. Oh, they're so cute. But some of them already got the riz. They got older siblings or they play sports. They already know what's going on. But there's a good portion of them that are nervous in the service. They go and hide, find a bush, sit there and hang out on their phone and don't talk to anybody. Walk with their head down, sit in the back of the class, try to hide behind their hoodie. Although no hoodies, no earphones, no phones. We're cracking down this year. We'll see. We've cracked down other years and then we all kind of give up because the kids are relentless. And then they tell us to call the supers to come and get the phone and they go, oh, we're busy. I'm like, well, I guess we'll do that later then. So, I'll just relay a little. Let's try that again. I'll relay a little story. When I was in high school, I was a nerd. I was like an honorary member of all the groups, most of the groups, a lot of groups, but like a permanent member of none. So there was one time, couple times. One time there was a pep rally for a football game, whatever. So I was waiting at the top of the stadium for my crew or a crew, anybody. Nobody showed up. I'm like, what's going on? So I just walked into the stadium with the rest of the kids, freshmen, sophomore, juniors. I was the only senior. Pretty sure I was the only senior. So I sat there, kind of in the middle, and the pep and rally started, and there was this little skit where the one guy is wearing the shirt that's too tight for him. And the buddy goes, I really like your shirt, man. He's like, thanks, man. My mom made it for me. There was a bit of mortification, bit of fear, if you will, because I was wearing a shirt that my mom had made. Although she made very nice shirts. But it hit. It was kind of hilarious. So after that, they asked the whole crowd to yell to the group that was up at Franceschi Park. And so the whole crowd yells, ah! I'm like, wait, what? And then everybody at Franceschi Park yelled back. I'm like, that's where everybody I know is. I didn't get the memo. There was a lot of times where I didn't get the memo. Like senior ditch day. I was the only senior walking the hallways. So I walked into my class because I had nowhere to go. And the teacher looks at me, she goes, what are you doing here? I'm like, I don't know, can I just hang out? She goes, no, it's senior ditch day, go away. So that was before cell phones. Now you can go just hide and be on your cell phone. It's not weird. I would just go and like find a spot and just kind of kick back. People would go by and go, you all right? I'm like, yeah, fine. What? So today, the first day of school for the year, the freshmen are going to be gritting their teeth, hoping their shoes are right. Some of them will have nice little backpacks, their little haircuts, fresh digs. Seniors will be all walking big. First day as a senior, owning the school. And then there's the teachers, the veterans, just resolving themselves to another year. And the newbies, looking all nervous, their eyes wide, kind of sweating a little bit. Yes, and I have to absorb several classes because the new teacher is not showing up yet. So that's all fun. This overhead light is really nice. Makes my forehead shine brightly. Anyway, a little upset at the Facebook Live. What? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that was Teachable Moments. This is Mr. Bellinger. It's a Tuesday. And let's just share this a little bit. Because this went over so well. I got a little microphone which attaches to the phone and makes the already glorious iPhone microphone work better for distance stuff. Also, apparently I'm going all in on this because I got a whole kit that goes in my truck and attaches to my 24 Tacoma, that weird safety handle on the passenger side, to mount my phone so I can record while I'm in the cabin driving. Won't you guys be impressed with that? I don't know, it's gonna be a little weird. I like to keep my cabin as stock as possible, but now I'm gonna have a doodad with the phone so I can give you my mind. All right, have a good Tuesday. Welcome to the first day of the 2026-27 school year. Say hi. Bye-bye.